Hey, good morning, all my book friends. Welcome back to Books Mata 2. I'm Richard, and I'm going to be reviewing, within 5 minutes, hopefully, Gulliver's Travels. So let's get to it. All right. All right, Gulliver's Travels. Okay, so this is a classic, and a lot of it's been kind of created more of like a children's kind of novel, but I don't think it's really a children's novel. I think that it's been pushed because of its fantastical adventures of Gulliver. I did not know. I thought it was just about that one story. When I first cracked it open, everybody knows about the whole he's giant and everybody else. He finds this society or kingdom of all these little tiny people, and he gets strapped down to the floor and stuff like that, roped down and stuff. I thought it was just about that, but that's only one section. There's quite a bit of other adventures that I didn't even know about in the original story, and it actually was pretty cool. All the adventures are pretty interesting. I think some of it is kind of bogged down on a lot of detail that is like unnecessary, but there is a lot of morals and philosophical queries during this whole book, because in each adventure that he does, they talk about different things. And there's one where, okay, there's the little people. I don't mean like little people, I mean the miniature people. And then he goes to another island which is opposite, where he's small and they're giants, and he becomes almost like a pet to them. And then there's another one where there's a floating island. I could understand why they kind of geared it towards children's stories and books, because like on the miniature people, they bury their dead upside down because they thought the world was flat, and they think that by the end of the end of the universe or whatever, the world is going to be upside down. And then when God takes them to heaven, they'll be right side up, and so their spirits can be up. It's pretty silly, and it's pretty funny. And the names and the words that they use in this whole book, in the different cultures and stuff, they're kind of funny, and they made me laugh. Some of the other adventures that he has and like on his island and stuff like that, it's very, very thought provoking, and like some of it's silly, but it still makes you think. And then he deals a little bit with some philosophy and morals of life and things like that. But I did notice there's something pretty funny too, because this was written back in, I think I want to say the 1800s. I could be wrong. I'll put the right one up. It's funny how his imagination went everywhere, except for the basic societal structure, of a monarchy. Like there was nothing else. There was no other way of ruling, except for there has to be a king. There have to be lords and stuff like that. And he was always a guest in the court. It kind of reminded me of Don Quixote, because it was kind of silly too, and it was really grounded in that whole monarchy kind of thing. And so I would say, yeah, I would probably give this book a solid 3.5 stars, or what, 3.5 boats. 3.5 boats, because it's Gulliver's Travels. It's kind of long, and then when you get into the other stories after the first two, you kind of get, I kind of got like almost bored, because it's almost the same thing. And then it just kind of talked about all these different ways of living and society and stuff. even though during those other stories there was like little sparks of like, oh, that's kind of funny, or oh, I never thought of that, you know. But it just, I was almost like ready for the book to be over when he reached one of the islands that was close to Japan or something like that. And I was like, see, I can't even remember the name of the people that he visited, and they were kind of interesting and strange, but I just didn't. I kind of lost interest in the whole book after that. Maybe that's why they only focused on that whole, you know, when although the miniature society at the beginning of the book. So I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, if you but if you're willing to just go on those adventures and stuff like that, it's a pretty good book. It's decent. It's not bad. It's kind of long, but yeah, and it's not hard. It's not too hard of a read. So anyways, I was just sharing my thoughts on it, and let me know what you guys think. Hopefully this will be about 5 minutes. I'm trying to keep it in 5 minutes so you guys can make your decision, move on, and decision if you want to read it or not. But anyways, again, like and share and subscribe, please, and then I could just keep going with all these classics and maybe some newer ones. Okay, all right, I will see you guys later. Adios. Bye.